Fee schedules are one of the most powerful billing tools in QuickEMR. They allow you to control exactly how much your practice charges for each service or procedure, and they can automatically adjust those charges based on the patient's selected insurance. Once they are set up properly, QuickEMR handles the heavy lifting for you, applying the correct rates behind the scenes wherever notes, charges, or billing reports are created. In this video, we will walk through how fee schedules work, how to create them, and how to make sure they are being used correctly within your system. Before creating a fee schedule, it helps to understand how everything is organized. Fee schedules are tied to groups, and each group typically represents a contract or rate structure. For example, you might have one group for commercial insurance, one for Medicare, and another for cash pay patients. These groups can then be applied to each individual insurance company to dictate what charge amount is set for the patients utilizing that insurance. To manage these groups, you will first need to navigate to Billing, Lists, and select Fee Schedule Groups. This is where you create and organize your contract groupings. You can add new ones, rename existing ones, or make groups inactive if they are no longer used. A common best practice is to keep one primary group named Standard. QuickEMR automatically falls back to this group if an insurance or case does not have a specific group assigned, acting as your default pricing structure. From there, you can create additional groups for things like Medicare, discounted cash pay rates, or special insurance contracts. Once your groups are ready, you can move on to creating the fee schedule and populating the appropriate charge amounts. You will first need to navigate to Billing, Fee Schedules. Here, you'll see a list of all your existing fee schedules. To create a new one, simply select the Create button. Most systems already include a default standard schedule, and the easiest approach is to copy from that template and then adjust it. This saves time since all of your procedure codes are already included. You'll assign the schedule to the appropriate group and choose an active date range. Many practices create schedules that cover one calendar year to match insurance contracts, but the date range is completely flexible. A helpful naming convention is something like year plus group, such as 2026 Medicare or 2026 cash pay. This makes them much easier to find later on. While you cannot delete a fee schedule, if you ever need to stop using a created schedule, you can simply adjust the date and rename it to something like disabled. After creating the schedule, the most important step is entering your charges. Select the schedule and open the Charges tab. Here, you'll see a full list of all your procedure codes. Each line represents one code, and you can edit the values directly in this table. Similar to working in a spreadsheet, you can press the Enter key or Tab key to save the added value. You simply click into a field, type your new amount, and move to the next one. Changes save automatically as you go. The charge column is the most important, since this is the amount your practice bills out and what appears on reports and exports. You'll also see an allowed column, which is typically used to reference and track contracted amounts. This does not affect billing calculations, but can help with comparisons. There are also optional modifier fields, which can automatically append modifiers if required by a specific contract. If you are unsure, it's usually safest to leave these blank to avoid billing errors. Taking the time to carefully review this section ensures accurate charges and billing. After your charges are entered, the final step is making sure your insurances are linked correctly. Each insurance record in QuickEMR is assigned to a fee schedule group. When a patient has that insurance attached to their case, QuickEMR automatically pulls charges from the matching schedule. So if you created a new Medicare or cash pay group, make sure your insurance settings reflect that same group. To do this, navigate to Lists, Insurance Companies. Once there, select the appropriate insurance that you would like to edit. While on the General tab, select the Fee Schedule group, followed by pressing the Save button. Once connected, the system will automatically apply the correct rates whenever documentation or billing takes place. No manual adjustment will be needed. Once everything is correctly set up, fee schedules will work quietly in the background. As providers complete notes and charges are generated, QuickEMR references the patient's insurance group and automatically applies the correct charge amounts for the associated fee schedule. This keeps billing consistent, reduces errors, and saves time since you don't have to manually enter prices for each visit. After setup, it's mostly hands-off. You will only revisit schedules when contracts change or new rates are introduced. To learn more about adding new CPT codes to fee schedules, check out our video on adding procedure codes. A link to that video will be left in the description. As always, if you ever need any help updating or managing your fee schedules, our support team is always happy to assist.